Hey everyone, this is Bob here in the Nerve Center at the Wirefly campus, and we have a real treat for you today. We just got in our first Samsung Galaxy Tab device. This is a tablet-sized device, kind of a response by the other manufacturers of the world to the Apple iPad. And very interesting. It comes in a fairly large box. The hand on this box is almost life-size, almost the size of my hand. Notice how big the box is compared with a typical cell phone box. That's the box for a Samsung Vibrant. Now, the Samsung Galaxy Tab is one of the Galaxy series of products from Samsung, and if you'll notice, it has a pre-installed battery and SIM card. So I won't be installing the battery and SIM because they're already installed. So without any more delay, let's go ahead and open the box and see what we got. Now, this is the version that runs on the T-Mobile network. There are other versions on the other carriers out there. And wow, that thing really fills the entire box. There's a little clear plastic tab here that you can use to lift the unit out. Just look at the size of that. I'm going to go ahead and open up the regular cell phone. This is a Vibrant. And so that's the size of a Samsung Vibrant. Now, this has a 4-inch AMOLED screen. The Galaxy Tab here is a 7-inch screen. So it is a much, much bigger screen. Okay, let's see what's underneath the cover. Very pretty, very slim. For a device this size, it's very slim. Of course, the cell phone is slimmer, and you see what the size of it is compared to a credit card. Of course, it's much, much bigger than a credit card. Of course, if you want to rack up some charges there, just tell them your name is your name here. And let's see what we have. We got another piece of plastic on the back. The back is kind of a sparkly color. I don't know if you'd call it a color or not, but it's kind of vaguely sparkly, kind of a metal flake kind of finish. This is a volume up-down rocker. That's the on-off switch. It has an external slot for a microSD card. And interestingly, it has an external slot for the SIM card. So you can get your SIM card in and out right there. So it's pre-mounted, as it said. And on the bottom, looks like there's a docking or accessory port of some sort. And then it looks like we might have speakers there in these two slots. On this side, there is a tiny hole for a microphone. And on top is the standard 3.5 millimeter audio jack. On the back, we have a camera with a flash. I wonder how tough it might be to get the back off if we really wanted to get the back off. Well, I better not attempt to do that at this point without looking at the instructions. Okay, so let's see what else comes in the box. The SIM card came with the actual card already punched out. And lifting that up, we'll just set that aside. We have a standard charger. Now there's a cord that will plug into that, an AC cord, and then there's a USB charging port on it. So it's kind of an unusual charger. This is the plug that goes into the charger. So this goes like that. I guess you can use it either with a cord or with this plug. Like that. So it makes a single unit. Now, my understanding is that these tabs require a lot more power than a standard cell phone, so they require a larger power supply. Here we have not the typical earbuds, but a earphone set where they actually fit snugly into your ears. So that should give you better sound isolation. And there's a few spare ear pads in case one gets stuck in your ear and you can't get it out. And this is the charging port. Okay, so that's what that accessory port is at the bottom of the computer. This is the cable. Let me go ahead and open it so you can see it better. This is the cable that fits into the accessory port on the bottom of the Galaxy Tab here. And then the other end is a standard USB that goes into the charger or connects to your computer. And the only other thing in the box is some manuals. Okay, one other thing, by the way, of course this has this huge screen. There are the typical buttons that you'd have on the front of a cell phone right there. Looks like we have a front-facing camera right here too, so that's pretty interesting. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on and see what we get. Alrighty, starting to fire up. Our service here on T-Mobile, we get a strong signal, but not a particularly fast signal. So we'll see if we can do just a little bit of web surfing on this to get some idea of the speed and how responsive the touchscreen is. Okay, let's see if we can do a little Google search here. Use my location. Let's go ahead and agree. And let's search on Wirefly. Of course, there was a go button down here I could have used. And there we go. There's Wirefly. Certainly gives a lot of space here. Let's compare that once again to the Samsung Vibrant. Obviously, it'll have much more space on that. Oh, it wants me to log into T-Mobile. Well, that's a first look at the brand new Galaxy Tab. This one on T-Mobile. Apparently, I need to sign in to be able to use it more, and I don't have that sign-in information with me right now. I'm Bob here at Wirefly. Thanks for watching.